All right, what's up, guys? Hey, I am here at Orange Theory Fitness Avon. It is a brand new location. They've been open about 2 months now. I'm with my buddy Ryan. We just got our butt kicked by Coach Sam out here. And as I said in the last video, we're going to talk a little bit about base pace. But first, I wanted Ryan to share kind of how he got into Orange Theory Fitness and what his experience has been like so far, and then talk a little bit about what's happened as he started up in his base. So Ryan, just wanted you to talk a little bit about what got you into Orange Theory, aside from me harassing you the whole time, and kind of how it's been so far, and what you like, and what's keeping you coming back.
The main thing that got me into Orange Theory was obviously you and your incessant pushing of it, and I always told you it wasn't close enough to my house. So then when Avon opened up, and I obviously live in Avon, I didn't really have much of a choice. But then I came to that first workout, and I was skeptical. I like to lift weights, but I'm not. I like to wrestle and lift weights, but it's kind of my ego and the male thing. I was like, I'm not gonna go do a group chain workout. I'll just go lift heavy weights and stay in shape. And then when I did that first workout, I kind of realized how out of shape I was, and I'm not much into cardio. So having a group setting that kind of pushes you into cardio, it seems like it goes a lot faster. It's not mundane. It's not like to go run for me was never fun, but this is like upbeat. It's fast. It gets done. It's an hour. I'm in now, and I like that part of it.
Awesome. So, guys, like I said, a lot of people come in skeptical, just like Ryan. They love it. But another thing, going with those base paces, Ryan gets a few weeks in and started texting me, hey, I'm not getting the splat points. My base is this, my push is this, my all out is this. So started talking to him about upping the base. So Ryan, just wants you to kind of tell him what your base started at, and then how you started upping it, and where you're at now, and what you've noticed since you started upping that base.
So the first week or two, I went 5.5 base. So basically just the starting point of running. I felt like I could run, and I spent most of the class in the orange and even in the red for the first week or so. And then as it started going on, weeks started going forward, I noticed that, like you said, I wasn't getting splat points. My heart rate I wasn't getting up even into the orange, and so I had to raise my base to a 7. I'm up to a 7 now, 2 months in, and that's really pushed me back to where I'm getting in the orange. But I had basically worked myself into shape. A 5.5 was keeping me in that blue zone pretty much the whole time, so I had to keep going up and up and up. In a short time, I feel like I gained quite a bit of base pace.
Awesome. So that's what we were touching on last time, guys. That's kind of the same thing I see with everybody when they first start coming in, and initially they're getting those splat points, and then they start getting in shape. You get conditioned for the workouts. The whole reason this works is because it's meant to push those limits. It's meant to get you uncomfortable. So from a physiological standpoint, what happens is we have that aerobic threshold. That's where we can hang on to a certain speed or a certain pace without overexerting ourselves. We're still breathing, we're still getting that oxygen. It's also known as a lactic acid threshold. So what happens is we start bumping that a little bit, and now we notice that in our base recoveries, we stay in that 81, 82, 83% of our max heart rate percentage. So that kind of upper end of the green. When you keep that up, you're changing your body, you're bumping that metabolism, you're improving that cardiovascular health, but you're also keeping it so that you transition into that orange faster. What happens is if we keep that base low and we let that heart rate drop into those mid or low 70s during that base recovery, it's gonna take you that whole push pace just to get up into the orange, so you're not gonna gain those splat points. So I wanna challenge everybody, start bumping it. What you'll notice is that base is gonna feel easier over time. The first couple workouts are gonna suck. You're gonna start seeing those splat points shoot up. You're gonna feel like you're dying a little bit. Just add 0.1 to 0.2 each class. Start bumping that base, get those splat points, feel that push, and I promise you will see a big difference. So Ryan, you got anything else you want to share with anybody thinking about trying Orange Theory? Maybe they're on the fence.
One thing about what we were just talking about too with the base, when I started upping my base, I felt like I had to go up a whole number on the treadmill. I think that was like a rookie mistake. Like I tried to go from 6 to 7 right away, and the 0.1, 0.2, you can gradually increase, and that'll help. But as far as trying Orange Theory, I'm sold on Orange Theory. I think that I still like to lift weights and do things and do other fitness things, but for me, just the shape I'm in now is a completely different shape even 2 months in. I can't imagine where it'll go in 6 months, a year. But the shape I'm in in just 2 short months sold me on how fast this workout works and how it keeps your heart rate going and my body's changing, and I can breathe when I'm coaching wrestling and wrestling now, and that is very helpful. So I'm in a completely different level of shape than even I thought I was, because I was never really out of shape, I feel like, but I'm in a different zone, and I think that even conditioned people or people who are in shape, or that's the one thing I like too, even if you're not in any kind of shape, you can come in here and get better, and I never feel like whether you're in bad shape, terrible shape, or in great shape, Orange Theory offers something for everybody. So I think everybody should give it a shot. Like I said, I was a skeptic, and I'm sold. So
perfect. Appreciate it. Guys, there you got it. Try it out. Check it out. The first one is completely free. Like I said, we're out at the new Avon location out of Rockville and Dan Jones. If you guys are on the west side, come check it out here. If not, go to orangetheoryfitness.com. There is a location around you. I promise we get 1,000 locations. So check it out. Drop me a comment. Let me know if there's anything you want to hear about. And Ryan, I appreciate you coming in, and we will see you guys next time.